Some big news just came out about the Cain Velasquez case. This one is going to be very harmful for Cain's defense. Cain realistically doesn't have a strong case in his side right now because after chasing down the accuser for supposedly 10 miles and putting a lot of other lives on the line, it's going to be very hard for the judge to side with the defense. But Cain now has a crazy lawyer on his side. We're not too sure who teamed up to actually fund this lawyer, but it's in the talks that it could be Dana White, Joe Rogan, Khabib, and Daniel Cormier, which would make a lot of sense because Daniel Cormier and Khabib trained with Cain for so long. They're like brothers to him, so it makes sense that they would be trying to help him out in this position. But it's not really going to be very easy for any lawyer, no matter how good of the lawyer is. It's going to be hard for anyone to really get Cain off this with that video coming out. This video shows that Cain was hunting him down, and you can see there's marks on the side of the car, so Cain was ramming into the car, and that's definitely not good. That puts a lot of other people in jeopardy. When you're ramming into the side of someone's car, you can knock that car into a family full of innocent civilians. So we're very lucky that that didn't happen because that would be a lot worse for Cain in the bigger picture. But seeing that video shows how scared the accuser must have been, which can definitely make us feel a little bit happier. At least the accuser got to face some reality and got to see that you can't be doing this. You can't. I don't know. I don't think you can really get that into someone's mind like that. That's one thing that I wish Cain was able to think before he did all of this is there's no way of fixing this person. Even if the justice system doesn't really hold him accountable, you're going to be damaging your family even worse by really feeding into it and making it worse. So it's very sad, to be honest, but seeing this video kind of brought a smile to my face because it shows that Cain was really trying to accomplish this, and it wasn't just one little shootout or whatever, which, hey, I'm not saying that that was justified or anything. I do believe that Cain probably should have went about this in a better way because Cain's he's a very mature person. You can see him in a lot of situations where he could have got mad and he just never got mad, but Cain snapped, and that's a very good defense for him in the bigger picture because it's almost as if he wasn't in his right state of mind when he did this. It's not. You can't go back and look at other actions Cain has done and be like, oh, it makes sense that he would do this because he's never been a very violent person besides in the cage. He was very violent there, but he was never someone that was going out of his way to just get into fights, do dumb stuff outside of the cage. So I hope that the lawyer that they got for him will be able to make the judge see that too, and make the judge be able to see that this is kind of in the judge's hands. The judge let the guy go, and the judge should have been the one to give the guy who started this whole problem, he should have actually gave that guy enough time to at least get Cain's head in the right space, because if you just let the person who did this to your child go, most normal humans are going to be very mad, and they're going to want to take it into their own hands if the justice system isn't doing anything about it. But as I said before, this is very sad. I hate to see this stuff, but if you guys are interested in seeing more about this, definitely subscribe to the page. I will be covering more about this. I also do weed education, strain reviews, top 10, top 25 movies, and much more. But I appreciate you watching this. Definitely stay blessed.